top. Okay, that's better. So I'm going to be about here, isn't it?
I can sit to angle to you.
Anyway, I don't care about the leaning in and leaning out, just as long as it can get us. There we go. That'll do.
Yeah, ready?
All right. Oh, am I filming already?
I don't know.
Why is that like that? Oh, it is.
Filming?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's filming.
Fabulous.
Wait, I've got to put some lip on. You can't be the only one with shiny lips. What's that about?
You're going to run out of battery by the time we get started.
Okay.
Are you sure it's recording? We don't want to be chit-chatting.
The numbers are there.
Oh, wicked, okay.
Shall we see if that works? Do you want to see if that
works? No,
works?
let's just keep rolling.
All right, but then if it's not, all right, doesn't matter.
All right, okay. Help.
What? Let me know your bag.
As in, if you want to test it, then we'll test it.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hi. So we're out in the park. Where are we? We're in
Great Portland Street.
Great Portland Street. We found some green. They let us in. 2 mad women. They let us in, and yeah, we are wanting to meet. We're talking about this, weren't we? We were like, yeah, we should do something. That's a nice coloured tree. I'll show you later. Sorry, and it's going to be like
distracted.
It's exactly like that. Maxine.
Hello, everyone.
And I'm Araba. And we are the crazy ladies. I don't know what to call us, but we are crazy.
Who isn't a crazy lady at our age?
Oh, you have to be. And that's the beauty, over 50, right?
Yeah, I'm 50.
I say that?
I was going to say I'm 56. I'm not. I'm 55 and a half. I'm a dance aerobics fitness instructor. I've been doing this job for about 15 years now. Before that, which was when I met Araba, I was in investment banking, a male-dominated, testosterone-fueled, very stressful environment, one that I wasn't cut out for. Anyway, I was forced out. That's a long story, which I won't go into now. But Araba helped me have a dignified exit.
Yeah, amen and hallelujah. Yeah, 15 years already.
15 years ago, yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. And since then, I have been having a lot of fun. So I started being a Zumba instructor. Didn't want to go back into banking.
Oh, no, you need to roll back before that, because this is actually quite good for people that maybe are going through something now.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
Maxine reinvented herself, but you've got to start with the pottery bit first, because when you said that to me, I was like, but, you know, you're nice. You go, oh, yeah.
I tried to create a few revenue ideas in my life that made me happy over the years, and I loved pottery at school, so I went to a pottery class. I was making a few bits and pieces. I tried to put my idea out there, and I was getting a lot of no's, a lot of doors that just weren't opening, emails that weren't being answered, and I felt quite sad about that because my idea was really lovely. Anyway, Zumba came along while I was going through a very difficult time with HR, trying to get an exit out of investment banking. And I went to this class and I absolutely loved it. And before I got home, I'd bought the DVD on Amazon. So the DVD turns up quicker than you do. I think by the time I got in the door, it was already there. Anyway, at the end of this DVD, it said, become an instructor. And it was like those words were glowing out of the screen. And I thought, that is it. Because sometimes you don't know what you want to do, and I think most people don't until it's presented to you, slaps you in the face and says, hi, what about me? So keep your eyes open for that. I'd been dancing since the club scene hit England, the acid house rave scene in the late 80s, and I loved the music, I loved the camaraderie, I loved the togetherness. And they say dance house music is like going to church. It's for your soul. It's for your soul. There's words in music that tell you this. I've got one on the playlist at the moment. So anyway, I grabbed it with both hands. So I'm doing all of this Zumba and I'm setting up my classes. And one year, I think it was 2013, Lorraine Kelly walks into class.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I was standing there talking to her, looking at her like this, and I thought, that Scottish bird don't half sound like Lorraine Kelly.
Off the telly.
And it was Lorraine Kelly.
You don't watch TV.
And she came to class religiously and lost something like 3 dress sizes in 3 months. And that was it for her. She was hooked. And it's easy to be hooked too. It's us girls dancing. We've been doing it in school playgrounds since Greece. So anyway, some of us since, not High School Musical, but Guys and Dolls, it depends on how old you are. Anyway, it's all good. It's all girls coming together and having a dance. And then she invited me to be on her show, and I couldn't believe that. I thought, well, you don't have to ask me twice. I am there. A year after that, Universal Pictures approached Lorraine and said, do you and Max want to make a dance aerobics DVD? And I remember that phone call like it was yesterday. She said, are you sitting down? And I thought, oh God, this don't sound good. Sitting down. So anyway, I sat down and she told me that, and I thought, I'm glad you told me to sit down. And then we made 2 DVDs with them. So, and this came out of something that I didn't even know that I was capable of, because I've been sitting at a desk for the last 23 years doing investment banking. And I went to a step class, I remember, at one of the Fitness First, and I thought, I love the way this girl is presenting her class. She looked a lot like you. She was doing step aerobics, and I loved her music, I loved her vibe, I loved the way she looked, she was cool, and I was like, I want to be you. But I was never going to leave a job earning 60 grand a year to go and do the dance. So it's difficult with the money thing as well. You can't just say, oh yes, I'm going off and I'm going to paint. And we all know that most artists are very poor in the early part of their life, and very few make it big and can charge thousands, if not millions. So anyway, I thank that boss for pushing me out of that job. It was the best favour anyone could have ever done me, even the people that love me the most.
Yeah, but it wasn't nice.
No.
At the time.
No, it wasn't nice at the time.
Do you remember me asking you, because when you were going through it, and this is for anybody as well who's at work and struggling and trying to find their way, or fed up, or whatever it may be, because we all get there at some point in our life. I truly believe that, male or female. When you were, do you remember when you came to me? And the thing is, for me, HR, years of HR, those of you who know me, that's been my thing. And at the minute now, I'm reinventing myself as well. But do you remember when we first met up? So Max came to me through a mutual friend.
I was broken.
Completely broken. And it wasn't just about trying to navigate through what was happening. I also at one point said to Max, what do you want to do after this? What are you going to do? And I remember clearly, because you looked at me and you went, I haven't thought that far. I don't know. I just need to get through this for the time being. Yeah. And your brain and your body uses all of its resources to get through that day, as in today, one day at a time. And I thought, I'll focus on that when I need to, when I need all my resources to get through this. Luckily for me, I have a husband who's got a good enough job that could support us. But we'd only got married that year. I didn't want to be saying, oh, I'm leaving my job, you've got to support me now. It just, we were level peggings with, you know, our pot that we put our monthly money into. I'm not that person. I don't need someone supporting me, but I clearly did, because I had nowhere else to go, as in with myself. So anyway, so that was a difficult one. A really difficult one, but he was like, babe, I've got your back. And I'm like, I know, but for me, I didn't want to be there, but we're married, we're still married. So I was doing something right. Yeah. But my life morphed into this person on the telly. And I couldn't be happier. And you know what? I'm in the best shape I've ever been in right now. Look at
this age. And I'm loving that in itself. And that's why I want to share my energy, because I've got too much for just one person. I want to share my energy with everybody else, and so that they can benefit from it. People go, I don't know if I can keep up with you, Max. I went, of course you can't keep up with me. Don't even try. So just do what you can. Intensity's down to you. We've got one thing in common. We can all dance. Maybe not like on Strictly, don't compare yourself with them, but we can all move, we can all feel the music and we can move to it. I don't care if you're going wrong, I don't care if you've got no rhythm. You're doing your thing, you're doing you, and that's all that matters. Yeah,
and that is really important, because I think as well, like, I don't know, we kind of like want to aspire to be other people, and it's great that you see people that make you think, oh yeah, I want to be there in a positive way.
I want to be like J-Lo.
Your way. No, hun, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just I'm being told off.
Yeah, no, not told off, but just like reality check. There is only one Maxine, all right?
I know.
J-Lo wants to be you.
Maybe one day I'll meet her. I've got some routines to her songs. Jenny from the block. I'll say, right, here we go, Jen. Jenny from the blocks. This is Max from Bethnal Green. It's a bit of a long one.
So you've got a special offer now, haven't you? You're doing something really special.
Yes. So for a long time, I don't know, I've wanted to, well, it's all the time actually, I want to help people, and I thought, well, how can I do this? So I've created a month that is free. It starts on May the 5th.
What's it called?
It's called Game Changer.
Game Changer.
Now, long-winded version. 5 years ago, my husband said to me, we're going on holiday in 5 weeks' time to Corfu with a bunch of other clubbers. And I was mortified. This was the first year of lockdown. The weather was like this, and I'm drinking Desperados like it's going out of fashion, and I've got a beer gut. I looked down and I couldn't see my feet. I was mortified, and I was like,
don't believe
oh
that.
my God. Seriously, Araba, I am telling the truth. I'm very transparent about my journey, and I don't hide the fact that I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I don't pretend that I'm eating salad and quinoa every day either. I like a kebab and a curry and poppadoms.
Go on, girl.
I know.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real, but that's why I do what I do, because then I can eat without guilt, eat without fear. So anyway, back to where I was. I created, unbeknownst to me then, what is now Game Changer. I followed a set of 3 rules. They're a combination of, when they come together, they are a weight loss accelerator. This is without, Ozempic didn't happen then, but it does now. And I want to give Ozempic a run for its money, because this is the natural way. I'm reading horror stories about Ozempic, kidney failure being one of them. And I'm like, please no. Please no. Just try this first. And I know there's people that need Ozempic, that need that help. But if you're bordering, then look at something that's natural first. Come to me, I'll sort you out.
You know, the thing with all these, what do I call them?
Slimming jabs?
There you go, slimming jabs.
Quick fix slimming solutions.
They frighten the life out of me, because it's the side effects that nobody talks about. Okay, you might see somebody, and that's the thing, even people who've lost weight, they might be suffering, but they're not going to tell you about the side effects.
No, because all they want to say is the good stuff about it. They're not going to say, oh, I've got a pain in my back, which is your kidneys, and other things. Because all they want to do is lose the weight. But you know what? Ozempic won't make you fit. You will still struggle running for a bus. It might take the weight off of your bones, but it won't make you fit, and it won't make you happy.
That's right.
Dancing makes you happy. And I don't know that I could say that about a lot of other exercises. I mean, boot camps and circuits. No, they're not for me, and they are for other people, and I'm not knocking it, but I don't want to do star jumps and squat thrusts and burpees and count. Don't want to count. Don't like counting.
We don't like counting.
We don't like counting. We want to be singing. We want to be upright. We want to be with everybody else and having a fun time. And this comes from my ethos of being on that dance floor in a rave, in a barn in Essex back in the late 80s, and walking into this place and feeling the energy from everyone. I'm like, that's what I want. That's how I want people to feel when they walk into my class.
And just be free, and that's the thing, it is about being free.
Emotional freedom.
Yep, in every way.
In every way.
In every way. Mentally, you can lock off or lock out, whatever you want to call it, and just
It's also an emotional balance for your heart.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute, actually. I've never said that in that way before. Emotional balance for your heart. Because mental health is also a phrase that we're used to hearing. Mental health, mental health. What does it mean? It means, for me, it means being happy. So do things that make you happy. Be with people that make you happy. Go to a place that makes you happy, whether it's on your own or with people. And I've got a ready-made group of friends and cheerleaders in your corner to make me and keep you there.
Is it men and women, or is it mostly just women?
Well,
predominantly women. Because you haven't excluded men, have you?
Everybody is welcome into my party. Everyone's welcome on my dance floor.
Big people, people in between.
Everybody, because everybody loves a dance and everyone can feel happy because of it. It's just generally aimed at women because we've got that sense of Jennifer Lopez about us, or Beyonce or Christina Aguilera, and we think, oh yeah, I'll do a bit of that. Yeah, blokes ain't going to do a bit of that, really, are they? I have a lot of gay guys come to my class, so that's really my demographic, I suppose. Women over the age of 40 and gay blokes. What a combination. No one's got any inhibitions. I'm like, leave it. Oh, no, you haven't got any inhibitions.
So if people want to sign up for your
Yes.
game changer, what do they have to do?
Well, I'm going to send you a link, Araba,
Send me
and
a
you
link.
can put it in with this
Gonna put it
post
in.
because
It'll be down there.
It'll be down there. So anyone can click on it, DM me, and give me your email address and your mobile number, and I will set you up. Places are not limited. I want as many people as possible, but it will close next Friday. That is Friday the 2nd of May. So get your details into me. By then I'll set you up because I'll be doing it all manually and it will take time. And I want everyone to be on the same page, not people joining late because then it makes them a little bit disjointed, and everyone's the same page. So don't even think about it, just do it.
And what's it going to be? It's going to be on your Maxercise TV, which they can go through YouTube?
No, it's not through YouTube. It's my own platform, maxercise.tv. But all of the details for that will be in the link that you're going to put
on this
underneath here.
All right, thank you so much.
Wicked, thank you for having me.
All right, so I hope that was helpful and encouraging to you. It's Friday, isn't it? So there you go, it's our Friday chat. We will be doing another one. All right.
Lots of love.
Thank you, bye.